What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, guys, I'm going to give you an update about President President Hakainde Hichilema, President of the Republic of Zambia, about load shedding in Zambia, which has drastically improved just within about 2 weeks. Yes, where we had the terrible load shedding. Yes. And then also talk about his trip to the United Arab Emirates in Abu Dhabi for the sustainability or the environment sustainability summit, which is having in the Middle East. Yes, so that's the video for today. If you are new on my channel, subscribe, turn on bell notification, give this video a thumbs up. My name is, can you hear the thunderstorms? It's been raining heavy. It is part of the what is coming up in today's video. Yes, it's been raining quite heavily. Yes. So my name is Traveltainment. What I do is bring you stories from Zambia. I travel. I can be on the road, show you the different places. I've been to 9 of the 10 provinces of Zambia, bringing you stories about what happens in Zambia, showing you the natural resources, the beauty of Zambia. Here in Lusaka, where I live, I've showed you different residential places. I've showed you the airport. I've showed you shopping malls and the stuff like that. The list is endless. I just give those stories. When I'm home, yes, I'll give you stories like the way I'm seated, the stories which is happening if I'm not on the road. Sometimes I may cook our Zambian dishes. Yes, that's what I do. Okay, the president has gone to the Middle East. Yes, the same controversial plane, the Challenger 304, or is it 504? The Challenger, the presidential Challenger, that's the one he used to go to Abu Dhabi. Oh my God, please bear with me. Those birds, those guinea fowls, it's like everyone wants farming. The president went to, at the invitation of the Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, in the Abu Dhabi. So he went there to attend this summit, and he has even confirmed today that they had a successful meeting, yeah, with the UAE leaders to learn. I feel, yes, it's a good thing, but I've also got my own reservations about it, my observations. So because, you know, it's good they learn the sustainable ways like we've been talking about, but like I always speak, we have been hearing this sustainability. When I was a kid in the 80s, I was very young, I still remember hearing on news, President Kahunda has said, you know, to prevent deforestation or the use of charcoal, we need to employ methods, you know, to cut down on deforestation. Very big speeches, speeches. Like I always say, you don't take 100% seriously of what politicians say. It was talk. I always use this word, talk. Some people even get angry when I say that. Politicians will do talk. Too much talk. It has been talk. Deforestation was there in the 80s, in the 90s, until Zambia is like number 5 in the whole world in terms of deforestations. Zambians love deforestation. And I said there are other avenues which, instead of attending some of the summits about sustainability, you know, there are all manner of summits. And there are summits, yes. Even in Zambia, we had the African Union Summit. Okay, the president also attended towards the end of the last year, US Africa Summit. And now they are attending the Middle East Summit. Hallelujah. We really have a lot of summits to attend. But like the sustainability one, always some reservations. Because I don't know what is going to change. Like the way our friends there, I remember in 2019 when I was in Dubai, I asked one guy, one Zambian who lives in Dubai, about the load shedding. He said load shedding, said the years that he's been there, more than 5 years, he said he has never seen load shedding even for 5 minutes. No power cut, but they don't have hydroelectricity. They don't have most of the resources that we have. Then who cast us in Africa? Then also my friend, another content creator, shout out to him, Michero DIY from the United Kingdom. He says in the UK, he says even the word load shedding, he said if you ask people, they don't even know the word load shedding, what it means, because it doesn't happen. Well, in Zambia, we've had generally, I must say, generally load shedding has not been the big issue for a long time now. It just came recently because I believe part of it has been due to just poor planning, because the government has been exporting a lot and failing to utilize the little we have for every Zambian to enjoy. So Michero DIY was saying, I mean, they don't even know what load shedding is, that side. So, yeah. So those sustainability thing, they were talking like the use of wood for cooking or using charcoal to other means. Well, this thing has been there. Leaders have been talking. We just hope every time a politician talks, don't take it for granted that they are going to listen to you, or they'll take all the advice you are thinking or the things which are available. Politicians always remain politicians anywhere in the world, but in Africa, it can even be worse. Then what happened is that towards the end of last year, after the US Africa Summit, our president, he went to Washington, yes, to meet President Biden to talk about what. I remember after that, when he came back home, he had a press conference. Good thing is that about this president, he loves press conference. The previous leader, his predecessor, by all means, he ran away from press conferences. He never really updated us. That is another plus of the new president. So when he came back, he made this press conference. They were asking him questions. I remember one of them, he said, if anyone here, I remember I said it in the previous video, if you have experienced load shedding, raise your hand. Because it looks like there would be no load shedding. Alas, it only took within 2 weeks, load shedding started. Yeah, so it was an embarrassing thing, but he stood with his team. He consulted the experts, all the players in the energy sector, appealed to the member collieries that, they should work on. They should find a way to, optimize. Why can't they make power? Why they should not do their scheduled maintenance, because even the member collieries, which is the member thermal plant, which they use coal to produce electricity, he appealed to them that they should do their maintenance when their power is least. When we least don't need their power, that is when they should be doing their maintenance. But I mean, one of the things in the past, especially the previous administration, the problem had been government was a bad client. They were not doing their part. They were not paying member collieries. For example, right now, government owns the member collieries over $500 million, over $500 million in unpaid, which they owe them for the electricity they have been supplying to the country. Yes, so apart from that, the other issue was also that, the member collieries has been, so that's why they have been producing their electricity like less than half of what they are able to do. Then, but suddenly the power has increased. And of course, in this case, yes, because they had engaged a lot of players who are involved in the energy sector, that they should do their maintenance properly. The other thing is that even now, as I'm talking to you, somewhere else, it's rainfall activity. Remember, most of our power is the hydroelectric, and this is the rain season when the water levels begin to increase. So we are expecting a lot of rain. Not we are expecting a lot of rain. It's raining very heavily. In certain places, roads are even being cut off. So due to that, heavy rains, it has also helped. In fact, after they spoke about 2 days, there was already an announcement that the water levels in the Kariba Dam, which is the world's largest man-made lake. Yes, I was watching a video which some of you guys sent to me to watch the top 10 dams in the world. Yes, the Kariba, which is shared between Zambia and Zimbabwe, including the power is shared between Zambia and Zimbabwe. Yes, so that dam is the world's largest. It is also, the water levels are increasing. That's the update, guys, which I wanted to give you. So that water rising has led to the electricity generation. When the load shedding came, it would take 10-12 hours a day. President agreed or asked the ZESCO, who are the main, our only Zambia Electricity Supply Corporation, that they should do maybe schedule to avoid the shock or to make it less burdensome. Why can't they split it, say, into 6 hours instead of 12 hours straight? For example, power would go in midnight here, because I would find I'm still there. That's why I've been monitoring it. So this one is the fact you are getting from me. Then it would come back the following day between 10 hours and 12 hours. But suddenly, there was even a day when power never even went at all. I remember I was telling my wife that, have you noticed? I think the ZESCO people have even forgotten to switch off our power here. Then the past few days, it has been like sometimes 3 hours. I was shocked. Last night and the other 2 days, it has been 2 hours. And then power again would come back. So the load shedding is really improving because of that. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm just waiting for this rain. When they just come down, I'm waiting for your support to go around Zambia to continue giving you stories about the waterfalls, the national parks, natural resources, cultural diversity, the beauty of Zambia, which Western media has never showed you. That is my target this year, to show you as much as possible. Thank you so much for 30,000 subscribers. Ultimately, this year, I'm looking at 100K by December. Your support is highly appreciated. That's what I do here in Zambia. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next one. Peace. Adios, amigos.